리하리하리하리하. 지금 방금 들어와서 점심을 먹고 있습니다. I just came back. So I'm having dinner right now. Or sorry, lunch. 따따따따. 빰빰빰빰빰빰빰. 부릉부릉님 리하. 점심 사진을 이렇게 해서 이렇게 한 다음에 이렇게 해서 방송 키면서 대표와가지고 지금에서야 이제 웹사이트 이거 뭐냐 사진 공유해서 OBS에 올려야지. 거기를 간 다음에 URL 어려워. 됐나? 틀렸어. 타이포. 아직도 오타가 있다고? Files. 뭐야 왜 안 돼? files dot us dot y dot dj 난 6제 page. 이거 왜 안 돼? 샤리베리하리하. Technical difficulties, yes. Me forgetting to plug my USB-C power delivery charger, and then when I plugged it in, it was still draining. So the laptop just shut down. Why is this not working? Just trying to share a file. Did I make a typo? HTTPS files.catbox.moe. JPEG. That should be right. What the heck? Why is this not working? Yeah, I don't like USB-C power delivery. It just doesn't seem to figure out the right voltage it needs, right voltage and current settings. Okay, there we go. Now it's working for some reason. What the heck? Okay, copy. And then drop it here. What I'm gonna be eating as soon as I can put this photo up. My lunch. Anyway, yeah, I had to go to the dentist earlier. That's why the morning stream didn't resume until now. The menu is katsudon with egg jalapeno sauce. Jalapeno egg sauce. Um, 6,700 Korean won, which is $4.67, including tax and no tips. Because paying tips for takeout? Yeah, no thanks. I mean, tipping system just doesn't exist in Korea, thank goodness. In Canada, Mapleland, that'd be like $8 Canadian base menu or $10 Canadian base menu, and then... You know what, no, it'd be more today. Probably like $12. Tax and tips. Server still has to package it. Or, you know, maybe the restaurant should just pay them good wage. Kung Fu Riha, welcome back. I think tipping is just crazy. The employer should be paying, not the customer. At least not expected, you know? Only in like the most extremely like well-served cases where the employee went above and beyond. Anyway, this is my little rant against tipping. Let's do food guesser while I'm eating lunch. And a lot of restaurants don't redistribute their tips and just go straight to the owner. At least that was the case when CBC did a marketplace on tipping. Foodguesser.com. Oh yeah, to expand a little, I think tipping culture is like, it's holding hostage, customers hostage for like actually reasonable and good service. Where it's just like, if you don't tip, you're just, I guess you're not getting good service anymore, because it's like, whatever. When I think it should be just the norm. And I find that places without tipping, or at least maybe it's just a Western Eastern thing, not the tip, no tip thing, but Korea and Japan generally has a lot better customer service. Anyway, food guesser. Flour, water, yeast, salt, olive oil, sugar, tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, oregano, olives, ham, bell peppers, onions. 15% service charge. Oh, and yeah, I think the expected amount to be tipped has gone up too. Like, I don't know, maybe it was never 10%, but I feel like 10% was fine before, but now all the restaurants set like their preset tipping percentages on their point of sale machines, right? And it's like the lowest is like 12%, and then it's like 18%, and then like 25% or something like that. Well, that's just Japan being Japan, stagnating for the last 20 years, but Korean minimum wage went up by like 10x in the last 20 years. Or something, I don't know, it's close to that. But then I guess that's also Korea having good economic growth the whole time. Or exceptional economic growth. I think this is Italy. Okay, never mind, I'm bad. I saw olive oil and pizza. I was like, Italy. Yeah. Dictatorship was like 1988. 80. 1988 was like over 35 years ago. Almost 40 years ago, holy smokes. No way, the best Korea still has dictatorship. I've cold. Pizza al molde. Argentina. I was talking to a friend about retro computers, and one of the signs we saw of Japan being rich is they bought computers with Intel CPUs, whereas Europeans bought Commodores and Amigas. Only US Japan customers bought Intels. That's funny. That's a little too retro for me, for my time, but you know. I guess that is what retro is for me, I guess. My childhood computers were like a 386 Pentium. Bell peppers, tomatoes, garlic, olive oil, salt, black pepper, red chili peppers, vinegar, lemon juice, cumin, paprika. Southeast Europe, maybe? Or just like Central East? Hungary? Okay. Southwest, so it must be like Italy? Or North Africa? Let me try North Africa. The Gaming Jester, hello Diha. And Kung Fu says, all I can afford was a Raspberry Pi and pretend it's a Nintendo. The best we can do, best we can offer is a Raspberry Pi with Nintendo emulator. Triple Africa Fugaser, no thanks. North Africa I've become pretty familiar with so far, but like Central Africa, South Africa, East Africa, oh my goodness, West Africa. I saw marzipan and I went straight for Germany, but it's actually northeast Poland. Mazurek. Easter celebrations. And the final score. Oh, they updated it. Round by round recap. I like the new update. Oh, they even do like per answer, per question. The average was between 3 and 3.5k. Although the median looks like 4k. Average of 3k, median of 4k. Or like 3.54k. I see a lot of 1 and 500s. So it looks like it's a lot of players who usually get the answers before 3k, like within the 5 guesses. And then some players who just don't get it at all, lowering the average. Anyway, it's time for robot waifus. I like how they updated the bell curve as well. Not the bell curve, the score distribution. It used to be a fake bell curve, centered around the average. But now it's a proper curve. Finally, near automatic. What's the premise of the game? You could say it kind of takes in the same place, in the same universe as Valhalla. Like on the same planet, in the same timeline. No, not the same devs. More like an homage. It's the same kind of like dystopian post-capitalism or like neo-capitalism. Cyberpunk. 로봇 와이프의 등짝을 벗겨 소프트 코어를 추구 연산 코어를 재인스톨 재설치 한솥 거예요, 한솥. 한솥 신메뉴 있길래 주문했습니다. I see, huh? Anyway, so the premise so far is that this takes place in Chroma City, where there's no natural sunlight, only neon shine. Artificial sunlight that only provides the necessary, like, benefits of sunlight, like vitamin D synthesis and etc. If the citizens are injected with some kind of formula. And just like Valhalla, the game has the SNS news system, social media news service, or news system, and the current ongoing conspiracy theory, or not conspiracy theory, but like investigations that, aside from the molecule that helps with the photosynthesis, there's like other unspecified, unpublicized stuff in there, which is causing actual damage if people don't get this neon shine. So instead of like just having, you know, the seasonally affected disorder amount of like depression and stuff, this additional molecule or compound or whatever the heck it is actively causes harm if you don't get neon shine. Turns you into turns your brain into mush, basically. Yeah, Cure Sad was dead. 가장 가까운 함수지 8km라고요? 뭐네요? 니온 가스 안 쓴지 10년 넘었다고? 거짓말. 요즘에도 니온 사인 있는데. 그거 니온 가스가 아니고 딴 가스인가? 알곤인가? And yeah, you can see that starting from the art style, it's very, very reminiscent of Valhalla. 아니야, 니온 사인 요즘에도 있어요. 그 가스 사인. 많이 없어서 그렇지. Oh no, the game didn't save. 저장 안 됐다. Oh, here. Let's reread this news article. High-risk atom suppressed in city. Summary executioner between fear and salvation. Yesterday's rampage of a high-risk atom in the city center was quelled early by deployment of Sunshine Corps summary executioners. The limited unit was confirmed to be an autonomous data anomaly manifestation. Oh, okay, so Eves that are branded as bad are called atoms. That's funny. Eves are normal, atoms are bad. I didn't realize that when I read this earlier. Having entered LDS Stage 3 Blackout, that's the brain mush stage. With self-data lost and only slaughter instincts remaining. To avoid repeating the nightmare of the first EV atom, Sunshine Corp emphasized periodic photonic cleaning via neon shine is the only preventative measure, and executioners are the last bastion to delete system errors that have already occurred. 홍콩 니온 간판 만드는 장인이 한 명 남았다고요? 오케이, 제조사가 몇 개 남았는지 모르겠네. 아무튼 밖에 아직 니온 사인 쓰는데 몇 군데 있긴 해요. 저 본 적 있음. 일단 디트로이트에서도 봤어요. And your daily routine is just opening up the shop, chatting with your sister. This is your sister. Is there no autoplay? Anyway, I read all this earlier today. Go watch my 20-minute video. So I'm gonna skip it. Oh, 20-minute live stream under the live tab, not video tab on YouTube. This is Prey, your robo waifu number 1. She's very cute. Prey and Leanne are my favorites. Orca's pretty nice too, but you know, Prey and Leanne are my favorite. I don't know why she's back already. She had her maintenance on December 14th, 2 days ago. 바랄라 게임 시작 주의사항에 그런 게 있었어요? 이제 기억도 안 나는데. Oh, by the way, this is Valhalla screen capture right there. Let's see if I can zoom in. It's Dorsey! And the mixing tab. Oh yeah, while we have this zoomed in, I wonder if the pink outline is like an actual outline or if it's just like an art style. Okay, I think this is around where we got disconnected. So, yeah. 게임은 그런 추이상이 없으니 한 소스 배가 고팠습니다. 집 앞 평등가란 설정이라고요? 그런 설정 없는데. Are you worried because a kidnapping happened nearby? It's not that I'm not worried at all. But if I were scared of that, I would have ran away to the next city a long time ago. It's not a big deal. Continuous focus adjustment of the ocular lenses. Irregular core pulsation. This is a common phenomenon when power is being diverted elsewhere. But right now, there's no noticeable physical activity or computational load. That means you're preparing for an emergency. These are typical signs of anxiety or fear. You know. What do you know? First class core section engineer, photonic neural network restorative specialist, Eve body maintenance technician, certified. I'm an Eve management and inspection expert certified by Chroma City. And the person who opens up your body at least every week to check for problems. I hate it. What exactly does she add? Don't talk about my condition as you please. The talk about raising the neon shine subscription fee is gone and the street light removal plan was scrapped too. Only good things are happening. I don't know what happened, but you can be honest with me at least. Cinderella helped. Because I left a post. Cinderella, already a famous dark hero in cyberspace. So Cinderella, the corpo that controls Neon Shine is called... Well, no, that's Chroma City, I think, itself. Or maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, the corpo that monopolizes, that has the administrative rights over Neon Shine. One of their executives died yesterday, apparently, killed by a famous terrorist or famous, like, dark hero called Cinderella. Cinderella, whose existence is ambiguous and indeterminate whether a group or an individual, famous for assassinating key figures in corporations or drug cartels and leaving a glass slipper conspicuously at the scene. His activities gained support from the impoverished filled with spite, and mass-produced countless fans, but there had to be a sour side to the actions. Connections with criminal groups that produce countless innocent victims, or actions suspected to be means of eliminating political opponents of the ruling class were numerous. And people claiming to be Cinderella are pouring out endlessly. No, not him, because he was caught. It seems there's a culture among fans to treat all that as copycat crimes. Are you saying you can't be scared of a hero? Worry and fear are separate emotions. Even for experts, the risk of misdiagnosis is high without detailed analysis. It's just worry. Because copycat crimes using Cinderella's fame happen often. Right. Ugh. What, suddenly? This neural unit is connected to the sympathetic nervous system. The tension is immense even with a light press. How much did you push yourself? You might be completely burnt out. It's not that bad. It's your habit to reward yourself when you're anxious, isn't it? Like figures or limited edition goods. Since your balance is empty, looks like you rewarded yourself in a different way. If we let tonight pass, it could be really dangerous, so we'd better replace it. Praise request. Replace praise overloaded neural unit. Looks like someone had too much fun yesterday. It seems Dial has a problem due to an overloaded unit. First, let's check the repair area. As expected, there's an overloaded unit. Overloaded units destroy nearby modules units every certain number of turns. Eight active count. Upon overload, one space left right of the unit and modules units in the same column, the entire column, will be destroyed. The overloaded unit will be destroyed after undergoing overload 3 times. Let's repair while avoiding destruction of required units. So we need blues, yellows, oh, we need a pretty high level yellow. Okay. Ba-dum-ba. 6 turns. Four turns. Two turns. Okay, it's gonna explode next, but that's fine. We simply move it over here. Okay, I think we can complete it now. We have all the required units. Or we had all the required units until this one decided to... Oh, actually we can do this. Turn it blue. Ah! No, it combined. Okay, I need to use my mouse. Using the touchpad is making me mess up. Okay, now we can complete it. Must have been very anxious. Wait, 30 turns, right? That is like 16 turns already. Is the condition very bad? Overvoltage flows through the overloaded neural unit, enough to affect even the dial equipment. Just how hard did you stimulate it? Well, I just suddenly got scared. I don't know what you're so worried about. But if you were this anxious, you should have just called me. I could have helped you directly by your side. What a anime manga response, pervert. And what a very Korean text. This. Oh, I can't look at the backlog right now. What in the cursed YouTube algorithm do my eyes look upon real? This is a puzzle game, cyberpunk puzzle game. Okay, I'm gonna try to be quick with this one now. We're at level 2 blue. Oh wait, oh no, I'm out of blue changing thing. How many turns is it? Is that like 12 turns so far? No, wait, 16, 17, 18. 18 turns. Yabe. Okay, we got the yellows. Now we just need the blue. Gonna explode in 3 turns. I'm gonna send you here. And then send you... here. Okay, we have enough blues. No! It combined. When I didn't want it to combine. The Cinderella pulled that off with glass slippers every time. Pretty much. According to someone who watched the crime scene from quite close up. He did all that using just a glass slipper without any other weapons. So the glass slipper always left behind is actually the tool used for the crime. I guess so. I saw on SNS that there was a heel-shaped hole in Stability Officer's forehead. That post was censored quickly. But the fountain of blood spurting from the forehead of an existence I always feared was so violent. Huh? But the fountain of blood spurting from the forehead of an existence I always feared. This needs some commas. Was so violent that I inadvertently started rooting for him after that. Your expression fountain is even more violent. 2. Oh good, we already have all the required units. I have it there. Wait, does it mean I need the... Did it take away my level 2? Aw. Is it all done? Yeah, fortunately the surrounding units weren't badly deformed, so I only swapped out the nearby burnt neural unit. Thanks to that, the tense neural units seem to have calmed down, thank you. Don't mention it. But even though my condition was a mess, it seems like it took quite a bit longer than usual today. If something wrong, perhaps you, like me, were alone all night. Since you're at a vigorous age, I'll respect that. No, you don't need to respect that. It's not like that at all. Just because of the overvoltage flowing through the neural unit. Dial equipment almost broke several times during the maintenance. I might be saying this because I don't know, but hearing roughly about it looks incredibly dangerous. And about your symptoms, it's not that big of a deal. It's a problem with repeated forced updates of the neural network, but it doesn't affect daily life. Except for the problem that some memories might be lost. You just need to restrain yourself from now on. Relax your face a bit. Aranuni-ha, seems like you have something to say too. Can you say it all with such a serious face? Forget it. For someone so dense, we can't hide anything from you. Professional certified certifications aren't just for show, but I wish you'd read the room a bit. Sometimes there are stories I don't want to tell. Cinderella was my idol. I was #1 fan, unshaken by controversies. But when an incident happened right here, and because of me, those things filled my head. What if something happens to our cute boss? What if the evil mechanic on the 2nd floor becomes a target? If something like that happened, I felt like I'd go crazy thinking it was my fault. I left a post on the Cinderella help board, and the news came out less than half a day later. Of someone who followed him. Do they know that's male, or is this just a translation thing? Okay, doesn't mention the gender. But fear took over when people around me got involved. As far as I know, over 3,000 posts are written on that gallery every hour. I think you have an excessive sense of responsibility. Even if Cinderella chooses targets looking at the board. The possibility of seeing your post is almost nil. You're probably right. Excessive responsibility. But once I fell into the mire, I couldn't realize that. Everything seemed to be my fault, and I worried about things that hadn't even happened yet. I'm completely drained from groaning all night, while touching innocent neural units. Happiness is the best means to forget pain. Anyway, seeing the fine boss and you this morning, I just let out a hollow laugh. So that's why you came making naughty sounds. Naughty? You said I was evil. So you pray back to our usual self. I also felt more relaxed after being tense. Sometimes it's better to just throw it up. Like when you have indigestion. What nonsense are you talking about all of a sudden? It means you don't have to hide just because it's immature or contradictory. Of course, you shouldn't always do that. It's wasteful to vomit food and drink, and it looks unsightly. But nothing beats it when you have indigestion. Venting to someone close enough can sometimes help you overcome it. It might make people hate you. I also find people who only talk about their hardships annoying. It's fine if it's not always, but only when it's hard. That's why I started this repair clinic in the first place. If you have anything left to say, it's better to just say it. Something I want to say. Alright. Prey cleared her throat. Then, Chris, next Thursday is Polar Night Day. That day, Polar Night Day, unlike the majority of people who are excited, I feel nothing but dryness. Seeing that even the shut-in Prey has plans makes me feel like I'm the only one in Chroma City without memories of Polar Night Day. A day I'm strangely uninterested in. Perhaps it's because the happiness in my room overwhelms the noisy streets and lights. Is it okay? What? I was lost in thoughts. I was lost in thought for a moment. Sorry, could you say that again? Let's grab a meal together. It's a holiday. Really, it should be peak season. We're aiming for a different peak season. The boss says Polar Night is everyone's peak season, so this is more profitable. In my opinion, it's clear she just wants to do dojin activities. You mean about Buff Girl? The last episode airs next week. She's already busy preparing sugar crafts and cosplay costumes. It must be nice to have a boss with matching tastes. That's why I applied in the first place. The physical comic books proudly displayed on the cafe shelf were the trigger. Since it's a retro concept cafe, I suspected they just put anything there. But inside a box in the corner of the cafe, I saw a pile of handmade goods stock. This person is real, I knew it immediately. Take next week's cosplay event, for example. Boss is more enthusiastic than I am. It's the best workplace except for the fact that we work non-stop. Sounds fun, but also sounds like it'll be quite tough. Better than working during Polar Night. It's annoying to work when everyone else is resting, and there are double the customers than usual. Plus, the power of Buff Girl is amazing. Speaking of which, I should get going. The boss is probably sweating bullets alone. Good luck with your work. You too. And clean your ears next time. Can't even hear what's said right in front of you. My ears are fine. Maybe it's because I haven't taken today's nutritional supplements yet. Anyway, don't do that next time. Good things come to those who listen. As Prey left, belated fatigue washed over me. I didn't know the difference in nutritional supplements would be this big. I should go cool my head. Ah, it took me 36. Okay, I'm gonna redo this one. Oh, it's Leanne next. Moves. Okay. Yellows and yellows. Or yellows and yellows. Yellows and blues. Good for blues, we just need more yellows. How many turns are we at? 6 turns so far? Okay, this thing's gonna explode. Poof. Wait, what? I fed you the big one. Eh. That's so weird. Where are all my yellows? Oh, I screwed up. Grrr. Ah. Must have been very anxious. Wait, I heard this. 8 turns, 1 big blue. Oh, the specific spots are determined. I thought anything goes. Okay, now I get it. Nice, nice. We need one last yellow one. Ah, this one's in the way. This thing's in the way. 15 turns plus 8, 20. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's 10 turns there, so 15, 10, 25. Actually, I might have to do it again, because... level... Oh, actually, no, it might be fine. Small one, big one. Okay, I think I got it. How many turns was that? Oh, 29 turns, and target was 30. Oh my goodness. Prairie says, as expected of the manager, the stinging sensation is gone and I feel totally refreshed. I'll sleep well tonight. Next up, we have Leanne. Your face looks a little redder than yesterday. Did you catch a cold? Thanks for worrying. I went out for a bit and it was chillier outside than I thought. I guess I should have worn a coat. Anyway, it's been a while since we've seen each other this often. Did the matter from last time go well? I actually came to talk about that. We went through all the necessary procedures, but it's unclear if I'll be disciplined. It's out of my hands. But I'm hopeful about the project's futures. Remember the Nepo hire who was the management's trump card? He changed his mind and decided to help finish our project. And his ability is amazing. So we might succeed in manufacturing a safe drug within this month. Oh, hold on. There. I turned down the game volume earlier this morning streams. On this morning stream, I turned down the volume for the game volume, but because the computer shut down from running out of battery, the setting didn't stick. So the music was probably loud again. And did this person get struck by lightning or something? Suddenly helping you, Leanne. 괜찮다고요? 그럼 다행이고. After meeting you yesterday, I sincerely apologized to him. And I asked him that this project is my dream. And that if not now, I might never be able to attempt it in my life. Do you know what it said then? He asked why I didn't say so earlier. He had been seeing us as being in cahoots with the management all this time. Does that make sense? Ending the project early, according to the management's opinion, was his job. Someone who doesn't give a single bit of attention, if if it's not in his interest. Because he's that kind of person. He still doesn't remember a single name of the people in the company. That's pretty serious. It turns out he got into huge debt distracted by his own research. And it seems the pharmaceutical company recruited him with research funding as bait. So essentially he could be seen as similar to you, Leanne. Since he's a person chasing dreams. I don't want to admit it, that annoying attitude is still the same. It sometimes feels like working with a super intelligent orangutan. But it's... oh shoot. But it's right to admit what needs to be admitted. That's cool. I wanted to hear you say that. All these robot ladies got big booby. Well, hey. If you're not gonna suffer from back pain and shoulder pain from having oversized fat cells, I guess it's fine to go for it, right? Anyway. You're cool. Good, more. You're cool, Leanne. Leanne sighed with satisfaction and stared at me intently. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The robots, they don't have to worry about back pains and shoulder pains. Now, tell me your story. Me? My job is to listen to stories. Because you keep dodging like that, even though I've visited so often, I know nothing about you. That might be why I'm curious, or maybe... Alright. Then, since we've been talking about dreams so far, I'll talk about that. Talking about the mysterious medicine you take whenever you can is also fine. I'm very interested in that too. Sorry to disappoint you, but that medicine is supplement sent by my parents. I haven't even been taking it because it felt uneasy after our last conversation. What a boring answer. I thought it'd be a greater secret. If you don't mind, you can check it yourself. Since I'm not taking it right now, would it be good to check it at the lab? If the ingredients are clarified, I can take it with peace of mind. Leave it to me. Leanne snatched the pill bottle and tucked it into her... Huh? into her bosom. Leanne's clothes probably have plenty of pockets. So, are you going to get an inspection? I will, but before that, it's a rare opportunity. Let's talk a bit more. How about it? How about it? Okay. Leanne grinned and adjusted her sitting posture. As if expressing interest, her face came twice as close, and a burdensome smile greeted me. I have a sister named Michelle. We were inseparable when we were young, and we still contact each other every day. Aw. You don't need to write it down. No, continue. When she was young, Michelle kept telling me she wanted to become an Eve. Because parts can be changed anytime and they have many strengths as compared to humans. Considering the long conflict between the Eves and humans, I don't know how childish Michelle was back then. Sister-in-law is positive about Eve. What did you say? Huh? Nothing, keep going. Sister-in-law. Leanne. Already planning her marriage. Probably has plans for second child and grandchildren. From some point, I wanted to make Michelle's dream come true. I don't have a clear memory. Maybe I wanted to be a good brother. Maybe it was a goal I had on the side, since my major overlapped. Time passed and I got all the technical certifications related to Eve. And naturally, it became more comfortable for me to communicate with Eves and people. My sister left for the other side of the world, and the dream of becoming an Eve has long been forgotten. I felt it last time too, but you cherish your sister more than I thought, don't you? I do cherish her. You do? Siblings I know are basically in a relationship where they try to kill each other if there were no laws. You're a severe case among severe cases. Severe Siscon. Could be. I talk to Michelle every day, and I got this job because of Michelle. Sorting it out one by one, it's embarrassing to deny it. Habitual areas can be hard to perceive. Anyway, it's surprising. I never thought there would be someone you're that attached to. Attachment to my sister. Actually, the level of excuse me. 되게 살이 들렸어. Actually, the level of attachment is... are you getting maintenance today? Huh? Suddenly? I don't really need to. But there's no need to refuse either. Gently, please. Leave it to me. Inspection of Leanne's spare unit to change the subject. Target move 40. Okay, this one should be easy. Ah, that was a mistake. Where's the big one going? South. Red small and blue small. A customer who came earlier said this, that a terrorist called Cinderella is going around smashing corporate executives' heads with a glass slipper. I saw it on the news. The heel pierced cleanly through the frontal lobe. People think it's some kind of artistic judgment. To me, it's just the obsession of a terrible perverted psycho. Terribly perverted psycho. Or a terrible pervert I don't know. But who cares? Thanks to that pervert, the company executives got scared and didn't come to work today. I'd even want to give them an achievement award. Okay. Level 2 pink, level 2 yellow. It's nice and cozy when you don't have to worry about the thing. Oh, good. Ah. Okay, no, it's fine. Have you been to the new synthetic whiskey bar? Oh wait, have you been to the new synthetic whiskey bar nearby? The reviews are quite extreme. I have. First taste was like disinfectant, and the aftertaste smelled like rusty rebar. It was a very honest taste. It was a very honest taste of the slums. Is that a compliment? At least that cheap bar doesn't pretend to be luxury. Even the $300 liquor sold in sophisticated lounges in the city center is just synthetic concentrate from the same factory mixed with flavoring. These days I care more about who tricks me less than the taste. Big yellow, big blue. Okay, this should be quick enough. I don't think I've been over 20 turns. Maintenance ends here. Okay, 25 turns. Actually, rather than maintenance, it's more like replacing perfectly fine parts and dusting off a bit. Not necessarily. Your maintenance today felt unusually rushed. Was it very comfortable? Uncomfortable? I'm sorry. No, rather, the unusually rough touch was a different kind of stimulation. Thanks to that, I felt like the stress accumulated from being pushed around lately was relieved. To the point where I almost lost my mind. I'll take that as a compliment. While I was organizing the equipment, Leanne had entered story mode again and was waiting for me. My plan to distract her with maintenance seemed to have failed. I've made the payment. This really is all ages, yes. And a piece of information is a tip. What is it? This year's Polar Night Day will be the biggest event ever, celebrating the 80th anniversary of Chroma City. They are secretly preparing an event of huge scale. More than now, the original scale was already huge. Correct, besides the power consumed by chromatic zeniths was already borderline. But I heard it's going to be 3 times bigger this time. What are they going to handle? Where are they going to handle that much power from? So they have planned to cut off power to the outskirts. Now, most citizens will be at the venue or sleeping anyway. So they judged it won't be a big issue. Need more power for the data centers? Simply cut off the countryside. If it becomes controversial, they can just say it was a blackout. It's rational but cruel. What are people like me supposed to do? It might be good to try changing your constitution. Wake up your dormant extroversion. And walk the night streets watching the festival's night view. The city with lights out is as quiet as your shop. And you don't have to worry about sweating in the crowds. Walking alone in the streets is scary. Both stability officers and terrorists are scary. If you're scared, maybe I could go with you. Well, even if it's not me, there's the option of walking with your sister. Unfortunately, Michelle isn't coming. You mean she's not coming to Chroma City for Polar Night? Leaving her brother, whom she's attached to, behind? Or does she live that far away? First of all, we don't have an attachment relationship. Since Michelle and I have a lot in common, she might not be interested in Polar Night just like me. As for where she lives, I don't know. It's probably been 2 years since she talked about such trivial things. We're mostly busy teasing each other. Is that so? And about walking with you, Leanne, I'll consider my schedule. An acquaintance asked to have a meal. If that's around dinner time, it might be difficult. Gonna screen cap this. She's not saying anything. Okay. Leanne, you have a scary look on your face. I'm not angry. I just have something to check. I'll be going now. See you later. I told you I'm not angry. Think about the walk and contact me. I'll be waiting. It took a lot of courage. Leanne hurried away as if she was really in a rush. She didn't receive any calls during our conversation, so did she suddenly remember a forgotten schedule? Her serious attitude bothered me, but the onrushing fatigue began to take away my mind even faster. I should close up earlier than usual today. That supplement, the effect was amazing. To catch even the slightest noise at the nerve endings, your obsessive soreness is quite sexy, you know. Alright, new SNS update. Entering total polar night from today, 5 days without even grey nights. Starting today, 17th, until polar night on the 21st, the city enters a total polar night phase where not even the grey night is permitted. It is a period when even the grey scattering light that barely colored the surface by piercing through the pollution layer covering the stratosphere disappears. Oh, that's why there's no sunlight. Because of pollution. The Urban Stability Agency warned that LDS onset speed could accelerate faster than usual due to the complete extinction of light, and strongly recommended citizens significantly increase their neon shine usage time. Buy more, save more. The total polar night period covering Chroma City in the deepest darkness of the year is scheduled to end with Polar Night Day on the 21st. This seems to be the most tired morning I've had lately. And I think I had a strange dream yesterday, but I can't remember it at all. Is this all becoming because I didn't take the supplement? My body doesn't feel too good either. In my experience, focusing on something usually helps at times like this. Let's open for business for now. So, Cinderella is as active as a righteous phantom thief. Oh crud, I forgot to look at the SNS. Look at SNS. Yeah, after a customer told me yesterday, I got curious and looked up. Some people already treat them as a hero. And that hero goes around smashing public authority with high heels. I didn't believe it at first either, but after seeing videos on social media, I changed my mind. High heels can be scarier weapon than I thought. Really, why not say they disappeared riding a pumpkin carriage? Actually, they say they sometimes appear riding a hoverbike covered with orange bulletproof glass. What a spectacle. In a place swarming with Cinderella fetish psychopaths and people who support them, I'm sometimes amazed that you can stay sane and live there, Chris. Sane. I do need to live straight starting today. Why, is there a problem? Because the city enters complete polar night starting today. Complete polar night? Isn't that place always night anyway? It is dark all day, but it's not night for 24 hours. That doesn't make sense. Chroma City has two types of night. The generally considered night and the gray night, where the sun is up but it's dark. You mean it's dark even during the day? Yeah, when this place used to be an industrial city, the pollution was terrible, and the smog and fine dust from that time accumulated in the stratosphere and created a pollution layer that blocks all sunlight, so it's dark even during the day. It's just slightly brighter than night as the light scatters minutely. To be exact, it should be seen as a night with slightly increased brightness. We call that gray night. Certainly is a crappy neighborhood. As I said yesterday, that's the charm of the city. But for this period, I have to admit it's crappy. What's gotten into you? Usually you would rattle off the pros of Chroma City. I'm a bit tired today. I feel like just resting. That's a shame. I'll contact you again tomorrow. Okay, well, see you tomorrow. And waking up tired. They say parents are never wrong. Wait, did I miss a line? Sleeping tiredly and waking up tired, they say parents are never wrong. I never imagined the supplement they told me to live on would be this effective. EMPX7, welcome back. Yes, a second live. I came back from my dentist visit. If psychological depression and a few diseases overlap, I'll definitely become a zombie. I somewhat understand why there are so many zombies on the streets. Headache, chronic fatigue, dizziness, and a bit of anxiety. It's a perfect trial to experience the importance of health firsthand. Human bodies are linked to Eve's. Linked or likened? Are like Eve. So if there's a fatigue in hardware, it affects software, the mind. Oh, so the pollution wasn't caused by World War III. I mean, hey, maybe there was a World War III and Chroma City just had to make a lot of armaments and weapon systems. Of course, the reverse is also true. Like that incident where someone froze to death solely due to psychological factors in a non-functioning freezer. Or cases where actual illnesses were cured by taking effective medicines. A healthy mind in a healthy body. Real sleep, yes. Mentioned it earlier during the morning stream, but I didn't get much sleep. Well, no, maybe I didn't mention it. Maybe I'm just thinking of me mentioning that yesterday when I also didn't get much sleep. But yeah, I didn't get much sleep. Maybe it's time to take care of a healthy mind if they affect each other. Complaining of fatigue and ungroaning would be a direct train to the worst, with body and mind working together, rather than working today quietly. Hello. Orca, what happened? I got hit by some collapsing debris. I could have avoided it normally. I guess I was tired from frequent deployment lately. It's not a matter of fatigue. Coming quickly. The fact that the alloy of the exterior parts is dented means that if it were a standard Eve model, it would have been destroyed without even saving the core. Is that so? Rather than that, I want to rest a bit. Usually people die when they say things like that. I'll start the maintenance. And just a little rest. Orca! Repair severely injured Orca 50 moves. My neurons are activated again, so I'm not gonna fall asleep. Oh hey, no overloaded module. Okay, that's fine. Blue, thank you for the 42nd month membership. Happy 42, happy 42. Truth be told, I have not read Hitchhikers. Sue me. Where's the big yellow one going? Okay, down here. Show mama, hello Riha. Okay, this one's easy. Orca, can you hear my voice? Stay conscious. I need to verify if you can hear me. Her condition isn't good. The power unit and some neural units have completely stopped functioning. The exterior alloy is severely deformed and the internal frame is pressing on the core. I need to hurry. Urgent unit replacement is needed for all remaining parts too. What in the chuck wagon? So her core is damaged. I'm trying to be say-so. No say-so for you. Just a cultured game. Okay, the big one's going there. Ah, shoot. No! I need to use my... I need to stop using the touchpad for this. Cold. Orca, are you conscious? No, you can't be pushed back there. Orca, what did you just... Counterattack. Now, grab the neck. Magical German suplex. Are you reciting buff girl lines right now in this situation? Blood. So what if I bleed? I have to win. I have to save the kids. O'Hara, let's go. Let's go, Orca, O'Hara. Just a little more, we can save everyone. Orca, I'll make sure you can meet the kids you saved again. I'll save you somehow, I promise. That's fine, she's fine. We have enough turns. Big yellow, big pink, and small. Okay. Keep on misclicking. Okay, we have a big yellow. Small yellow. Another small yellow. And one big pink. Okay. Perfect. Fortunately, I put out the urgent fire. Thanks for rushing, the core output is returning to normal quickly. Now I can relax a bit. Orca? So comfortable forever like this. Orca, you have to hold on to your consciousness. If you lose consciousness now... But since I'm a buff girl, I have to protect everyone. I'll get up again. Huh. Orca has a cute side like this too. Orca! Orca, are you awake? Just a little more. A little more? Is it core power shortage? Wait a moment. The emergency power unit I left here is... Chris? Orca, you woke up. I'm sorry, I haven't slept a wink since we last met. I felt sleepy coming to a comfortable place. By any chance, did I say anything strange while sleeping? It's just good that you're safe. What's that subtle answer? How did you end up getting hurt like that? Normal structural collapse wouldn't even scratch alloy steel easily. Baddie detected. No. I am staring respectfully. Orca looked at me with a frown. He didn't say much. Orca's strong will. And maybe some sleep talking about buff girl. I said a lot! It seems you secretly like that your name is the same as this season's buff girl. Orca O'Hara. Stop! It was fun watching Orca's reaction, but I didn't want to witness the performance of a machine that stays intact even in a collapsed building with my own eyes. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, what really happened? To dent exterior parts classified as heavy equipment. Do you know the group called Morning Glory? Terrorists. One of the main reasons I'm scared to walk the streets at night. Morning Glory is an anti-government terrorist group. Their goal is to mobilize a crowd using poverty and deprivation, and give satisfaction by openly trampling on public authority. They are also causing social problems in Chroma City. They claim to be an outlet for anger. Yes, they've increased significantly lately. Cinderella, Morning Glory. And Eve, I know, is also a fan of Cinderella. To be exact, was a fan, would be correct. Morning Glory's worse than Cinderella. Cinderella only commits bizarre crimes, but Morning Glory uses that as a tool for agitation. If they push a little saying it's because of that guy regarding the anger accumulated over life, the oppressed crowd turns into a terrifying mob. Just yesterday, Morning Glory raided the Stability Officer Training Center. It was a place that also functioned as an orphanage. It's the facility with many conspiracy theories. Yes, they say they cultivate perfect government henchmen through thorough ideological education from a young age. It is also true for children who wish to become stability officers. Anyway, Morning Glory also attacked the training center, using that controversy as an excuse. Yeah, I had a bit of a dyslexic moment there. Through thorough so. And even used military explosives they got from somewhere. I was evacuating the kids and confronting the crowd. A collapsed rebar fell on me and the protesters. I want to stop listening here. That's terrible. I understand. The rest of the story is just an obvious tragedy that has been repeated. Chroma City and Morning Glory. Only the crowd and the mediators die and get hurt in that conflict. The main instigators hide behind and just blabber. If they want to fight so much, they should set up a ring and fight with martial arts. The ratings would be good too. Wouldn't combat power become a qualification for politicians then? Anyway, I thought you were a very calm person, Chris, but you're reacting intensely to this story. Do I? Yes. When we first met, I thought you were a bit cold and had a business-like sharpness. Even about the Polar Night Day incident. Gave cool-headed remarks with objectivity. What did I say? I don't remember. Before you said excluding budget and compensation only, patients remain in Chroma. I thought about it. Stopping the show alone causes suffering to the huge number of workers and causes economic damage. It also disappoints the public waiting for the festival. It was a story that made me realize that although it's a harsh decision, there's a reason. Usually I only met people who were outraged at either the protesters or Chroma City. Lately I've been feeling tired a lot. Maybe that's why. If you hadn't come looking like you were dying today, I wouldn't have opened the shop. If so, I'm sorry. For you to rest well quickly. No need for that. It was fun and I felt proud too. Don't overdo it, Chris. Looking at your state today, that seems like something I should be saying. Goodbye, buff girl. Orca trembled her tail and disappeared as if running away. Now that the tension is released, fatigue is rushing in rapidly. Let's rest for a moment. Amazing! My tail, which felt heavy as a block of iron, now feels as light as my own body. I feel energized. Okay, so Polar Night Festival is the 21st. We have one more customer today. I don't know if this guy works on the weekends. Let's see, we've been working since the 14th. Should be like Thursday or Friday, I think. Unless he works on weekends. Yeah, I'm a bit EP right now, so I'm gonna call it here for now. Or maybe I'll read Blades. Yes, yes, EP. Nothing you can do about that. Actually, maybe there is something I can do about that. Hold on. Enjoy your paused clip, because I don't know how to fix it. Okay, I'm back. Brought some cold drink and a hot taiyaki. Beep, beep, beep. The fire is too dangerous to enter. The fire? Beep. Hey, hey. Hey! Yes, yes, yes. Wait, was I asleep? Are flexibly set up at the shout hitting my ears. Korean taiyaki. It was 2 for $1, or I mean 1,000 Korean won, which is like $65, $70, 70 cents. Korean taiyakis are, I think, smaller than Japanese taiyaki though. Maybe. It's how big is this? Like 10 centimeters? 4 inches? It's 3.5 inches, 9 centimeters. I'm eating the tail first. 꼬리부터 먹어야지, 붕어빵. The alarm I just heard, was it a dream? A familiar yet ominous red flash flickers before my eye. Another strange dream, what on earth is this? Beyond my blurry vision, an unwelcome, wavering figure appears. It's Blade who came a few days ago. I briefly considered pretending to sleep again. But knowing his foul mouth would pour out gave me a headache. So I soon fixed my posture. Hey, pale brat, are you awake now? Blade? Who else is here besides you? Sleeping with the shop door open, you got some guts. Don't just space out, synthesize 2 tier 3 power units and 1 tier 3 natural unit for me. As fast as possible. My patience is crawling on the floor just like that public order of this rotten city. Just like the public order of this rotten city. Welcome, Blade. Outside is bustling with preparation for Polar Night Day. But you don't look very happy. Festival? Don't make me laugh. Because of the high output holograms, those damn corporations are shooting. My optical camouflage armor is overloaded like crazy. Besides, the whole city is excited and giggling like they're on cheap electronic drugs. And taking advantage of that too, those morning glory bastards or whatever are shitting all over the place. Actually, another customer visited today and said it's chaos because the major city facilities were intentionally damaged. That's all they're doing. On the outside, they claim to be Liberation Army resisting corrupt power. But to my eyes, they're just dopamine-addict bastards running wild because they are unsatisfied with their lives. With the energy they use running around saying they'll change the world. It would be much more beneficial for themselves and the world to just mess with an executioner in the back alley and die. All their methods are extreme. Thanks to that, the civilians are trembling in fear, even amidst the year-end atmosphere. Fear? No, this is closer to annoyance. Thanks to those wannabe terrorists. The damn stability officers have set up checkpoints at every block and are glaring around. Thanks to that, getting in and out of this neighborhood has become 20 times more annoying. It's a damn tough neighborhood. First, please wait for the dial equipment to set up. It'll take a little while. By the way, kid, the equipment you're using. Yeah? That's a first-gen model, right? The one that doesn't send maintenance records to the Sunshine Corp. Using such untraceable stuff in times like these means you either have guts or you have a lot to hide. Well, I just use it because I'm used to it. And it'd be more comfortable for you too, Blade, if no records are left. What an amazing answer. You look like a model student rich kid on the outside, but you act sly. Well, you can't do business in this field without that kind of guts. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm starting to work, so please be quiet for a moment. But kid, do you know what the name of that idiot group means? Blade's mouth never stays still for a moment. Well, isn't it usually used to mean the glory of the morning? It also means morning glory, the flower. Yeah, as expected. Guys who grew up like flowers in a greenhouse, like you think that way. It means morning wood, you stupid bastard. All ages. Ignorant scholars probably named it sounding fancy looking at dictionaries. But to my eyes, they just look like a gathering of brats whose only achievement is pitching a tent every morning. If the organizational hierarchy was determined by that morning hardness, I'd have already conquered the city acting as their king, don't you think? I don't care, Blade! 아니, 이건 제 입이 저속한 게 아닙니다. 게임이 그런 거요. Your thinking is very vulgar. But well, if they really had the will to change the world, they wouldn't have used the inefficient method of destroying public facilities to draw aggro. Oh. Because real experts would have quietly eliminated only the target. Your eyes just changed a bit. I'm joking. Equipment and setup is done. Let's start to work. Target time 140. Oh boy, level 3 is okay. Ah, I wanted to cancel that move. Ah, I need a mouse pad. I'm playing without a mouse pad on like a rough plastic surface desk, and it's really messing with my mouse movement. Okay, there's at level 3. Okay, going nicely. Oh, I thought I was playing a pink one. And done. I don't think that took 40 turns. Let's see. Here are the tier 3 power units and neural unit you requested. While synthesizing, I'll set an outline correction to make it neat. With this, it won't get caught by checkpoint scanners and will pass smoothly. Oh, fast as expected. The surface of the synthesized unit is very smooth too. Oh, look at this. The skill to crush security codes is extraordinary. Unlike your stupid-looking first impression, your skills smell quite dangerous. Dangerous? Just a customized service for the customer. No, I like it. Guys who did their job properly are my type. I trust you, who calmly produces results much more than those revolutionaries who are all talk. Thanks, you have a foul-mouthed blade, but you don't seem like a bad person. Say the flattering bullshit. Tell me honestly, where'd you earn your stripes? I've been just an ordinary mechanic for a long time, as far as I remember. As far as you remember, that's meaningful. Blade, please stop joking and go back. If you stay longer, someone will report you. Yeah, since I'm in a good mood, I'll give you a piece of advice. Stay home this polar night day. Because there are rumors that those Morningwood bastards are going to cause a major incident. Wouldn't it be my loss if a technician like you got swept up and died? Thanks for the advice, though I don't think you're in a position to worry about me, Blade. Next time, bring a sexy female Eve as an assistant. This guy is terrible. Then I'll spend money more happily instead of looking at your sickly face. Yeah, whatever, get home safely. That human is insane today as well. I don't know what he's thinking of walking around. Watching the wavering figure move away, my mind slowly becomes hazy. Even though the infrared sensor at the entrance rings loudly, and Blade's startled curses phase away into a distant haze. I should stop here for today and go inside to sleep quickly. 31 moves. Oi, what's this surface finish? I'll use it since I'm in a hurry, but you should work on your skills. Huh? Is it because I didn't fuse enough times? Surface finish. Is there like a hidden achievement for this? Hidden criteria? I'll save and give it another try, I guess. After all that gushing about my work, he's like, it's just a regular repair. Maybe I have to like make the surface all same color or something. Blade's request, unit production for Blade who came back alive. So yeah, the target time is 140. I'm gonna look it up. Surface finish. Oh, interesting. No discussion about that on Steam. Ah, whatever, I'll just do it one more time and see what happens. So when it says target time 140, should be fine. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Maybe I have to fill up this ring. Okay, there's the last piece I need. But what does perfect surface finishing mean? Do I have to make it all the same color? Do I have to make it... Do I have to remove all the blues because there's no blues requested? He's just being tsundere. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Gonna try to get rid of all the blues and see what happens. Okay, I have no idea what the actual requirement is, but I'm gonna try something. I'll give him an aesthetic surface finish. Ah, got a blue again. What if we make everything yellow? Maybe that's why we have so many turns. No, stop it with the blues. Can we even do that? Gonna need a yellow charge and then... Stop giving me blues. Is there a counter for how many moves we've made? I don't think so, is there? Okay, here goes the blues again. Pinks. Oh, more blues. Huh, I don't think I can actually... Oh wait, I can. There we go. Oh boy. Feels like a lost cause. How many turns am I at? Okay. I'm sure there's a systematic way to do this, to do what I'm trying to do quickly, but I don't know. Actually, I think I might be stuck. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah. Games are too hard. It's time to retire. Hey, that's my level 4. First level 4. One day I'll be freed from these blues. Surgeon finds mastery game inside patient, resulting in marathon session. Patient found alive. No patients were harmed in the making of this matsuri. I wonder what's the highest tier you can get. Maybe that's what I should be trying to get. I must reiterate that no patients were harmed in the making of this puzzle. level 5 module. Probably over 200 turns now. Okay. No, not the blues. Not the blues. Is it just mathematically impossible or just really hard? Ah! Just really hard, I guess. Hey, Babby's first, level 6. No, that was level 5. 4. Ba-bam-bam. Send help. Please, no more blues. No more blues. Oh, not like this. I want to off this gacha ride. Surgeon fuses patient's kidneys with third donor kidney, creates legendary kidney. Oh no. Damn it all, stop it with the blues. Bum, 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 bum. I should probably just end it. Most likely a very, very, very slim chance that I can actually get rid of all the blues. And then all the pinks. I want to see the next stage of yellow. We might be seeing it soon. Okay, here we go. Wait, no. Yeah, here we go. Level 6. Is that the top level? That must be the top level. I can't upgrade it. That is your legendary gold kidney. Send it. Next time I can get rid of all the blues. Here we go. I'm just gonna send it. Oh. Such devastation was not my intention. I just want to make it all nice and pretty.
Breathe.
2 blues. Okay, here we go. No, more blues, more blues. The blue trauma is real. Okay, here we go. Wait, I don't have any color changing thing. Ah, another blue. Did I hit? Oh wait, I didn't. Oh, I can't move this one anymore. This one's stuck. So many blues. Surely in a couple of clicks, I'll be done. Just one more pull, bro. Just one more twist. That's all I need. Bro, just one more hit. I can turn things blue, yes. Yada. Okay, surely this time. This is when it happens. Surely. No blue. Okay. Now, what are the chances that I mess something up by trying to put pink at the top and then yellow at the bottom? Do I even have the right number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. No, I don't. Alright, I'm sending it. Yeah, it's a blue! Alright, how many turns was that? 622 turns. What's this a surface finish? I'll use it since I'm in a hurry, but you should work on your skills. I don't get it. He's never happy. Yeah, exactly the same result. You know, I'm just gonna try to do it as quickly as possible. Maybe that's the thing. Okay, that's the first one I need. That's the second. Okay, that's all the colors I need. Blast of blue. Just for the heck of it. No, no. Okay. No! Okay. Got the yellow here, the pink there, and the pink there. Send it. Well, that's some blues, but we'll see what he says this time. Repair complete. Oh, hey, his comment's different. 28 parts moved. Fusion count 54. With this level, my body won't reject it even if I shove it in. Good job. Maybe that's it? I don't know. I'm calling it there. That's it. That's enough spending crazy amounts of time for Blade and this game. JJ. Uh-oh. Ban on old dial equipment considered. Maintenance blind spot controversy. An arrest of Eves involved in recent crime increase. As arrests of Eves involved in recent crimes increase. Authorities are moving to regulate old dial equipment that aids their illegal modification. While current dial models transmit maintenance records. Don't worry, bro. Just a little telemetry. We won't do a thing about it. Just enable the telemetry, bro. Nothing will happen. Transmit maintenance records to the Sunshine Corp in real time. First and second gen models lack tracking functions, drawing criticism that they are being misused as covered maintenance tools by criminal organizations. Consequently, Chroma City authorities are carefully reviewing a ban on the use and confiscation of old equipment to strengthen security. However, this is still in discussion stage and actual enforcement measures have not been finalized. Upon hearing the news, fierce backlash is already erupting among mechanics and citizens in the lower class districts. For commoners who cannot afford the massive royalties and purchase costs of new dial equipment, the confiscation of older equipment is effectively tantamount to the deprivation of Eve maintenance rights. The government stated that it is discussing technical alternatives between blocking criminal abuse and protecting the common people. Bro, we're gonna die. We're feeling worse every day. I'll read that later. Anyway, thanks for coming, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't know when that's gonna be. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. Bye. Bye. 拜拜，全力拜拜，全部是拜，뿅。